Okay, so while you're editing and then versus now, what does your writing look like? I mean, are you setting a firm, I will write for 2 hours first thing in the morning, and then the rest of the day can be whatever everyone else needs from me? Or how do you structure your day then? And then how do you structure it now, where presumably you pulled back on a lot of those editing responsibilities?
Yeah, when I was at Penguin, I would choose one evening after work, after I left the office, that would be like my writing evening. And the idea was like I wouldn't go to the gym, I wouldn't cook dinner, I wouldn't clean or talk to friends. Like I wouldn't do anything that would take any time. So if I got, I would leave the office on time. So if I got home from work at 6:30, then I would have a solid 4 hours uninterrupted writing time, and it would be a long day because I would have already worked. But like, whatever, you have one long day a week, and like you can do it. And then also I would write all day on Sundays, usually with one of my dear friends, Rebecca Searle, she now does adult novels, and she's today marked her 6th week on the New York Times bestseller list for her book in 5 years. But she and I would generally spend Sundays. We'd sort of like get some brunch and then sit in my house or in my apartment and write for however many hours. So sort of like I only got like one real weekend day, but like that was okay. And I produced a number of books that way. Now I'm way worse at managing my time because I don't have a 9 to 5. So I have like no advice to give now. Now it's like I just kind of like do things as they come in. It's never clear to me when I'm supposed to be writing or when I'm supposed to be like doing editorial work. I often do the editorial work because that has like clear deliverables for clients as opposed to write a book, which is this sort of, amorphous deliverable that is due at some point in the future. So yeah, I don't know. Don't come to me for advice on self-employment yet. I'm still working that part out.
But you have produced a number of books, and I assume are going to continue to do so. So, if you've got one weekend day, what's a good day look like? Do you have like a word count you're trying to hit? How do you aim for that?
Yeah, on days that I'm writing, I my goal is 1,000 words, and often I will write more than 1,000 words. It's sort of like if you say that's what I have to hit, then often you'll find like by the time maybe the first 100 words are hard, but by the time you hit 1,000, it's pretty easy to just be like, oh, I'm in the middle of this scene. I know what's going to come next. So I'll just keep going. Um, uh, and there are plenty of days when I don't write, and it's fine if I say like this is a non-writing day, and I'm going to be working on the following editorial projects for various clients, and responding to emails and so on and so forth. The only real hard ones are where I say like this is going to be a writing day, and then I don't write because I just do all the other work, and then at the end of the day, it's like you should feel accomplished because you responded to all those emails and did all that editing stuff, but you don't actually because you didn't write anything and you had said at the beginning of the day you were going to. So those are the not good days. Those are the days I'm trying to have less of.
Anytime I try to designate a whole day for writing, I find that will be the day the house gets clean. All my emails are caught up. Everything else but the writing couldn't have been done better.
And this is why everybody talks about like having writing sprints. And if you say like I'm only giving myself 45 minutes to write, you're going to do more than if you say like I could write anything at any point over the course of this whole day. And I like, it's like I like writing with friends. Like I like meeting someone in a coffee shop and being like, okay, we have 2 hours to write together here in this coffee shop. And then if emails come in, I'm like, no, you'll get to that later because right now is your only chance to sit in this coffee shop and write across from your friend. But COVID's really messed up that routine.
It's messed up a little bit of everything. Although I know I've done some Zoom meets where you can check in for a few minutes. Hey, how you doing? You're writing. Okay, let me check back with you in 45 minutes, an hour. What are you going to try to accomplish in that time? Great. This is what I'm going to try and accomplish. See you then, and we'll tell each other that we did it or we didn't and why.
Yeah. Yes, I've done some of those too. There's a thing called Cave Day, and they do like Zoom. The idea is sort of like going into the like metaphorical cave where you're just focused on one thing for like a 45-minute sprint. So I've done some sessions there, and that was helpful for focusing.
Gotcha. And when you're writing, do you have like a specific place, some little rituals that you perform to get in the spot? Do you have a favorite beverage that has to accompany you? What does Leila Sales writing look like?
Mm. I mean, I think it's pretty boring. I was just saying this to somebody the other day, how writers in movies, it always looks so exciting, this sort of montage of them feverishly dashing off words. And actually what it is like somebody kind of like slumped at their computer, wearing pajamas and like eating chocolate chips straight out of the bag. So no, I mean, yeah, I like having writing snacks. I like having some tea or something, but but I'll write anywhere with anything. It's more pleasant with chocolate chips, but